President Trump, he claims that the reciprocal tariffs imposed this week will help liberate America from the oppression of the unfair trade practices that made the U.S. less dependent on China. Despite the commander-in-chief's promises, there was quite a bit of uncertainty in the markets this week. The stock market did take a bit of a dive, but where will it go this week? Come Monday morning, 9:30 opening bell, are we going to see things improve now that we see some of these countries coming to try to negotiate these tariffs with the commander-in-chief? Let's bring in the founder and owner of the stock Swoosh, Melissa Armo, as well as the host of Wise Guys, John Tobacco, is back with us, JT. Melissa, this has all fundamentally changed how the U.S. is trading right now, taking the U.S. from conceding to our allies to now using sharp elbows to fight for more America first deals. Now, all of this was causing a little bit of a jitter on Wall Street. Some people, the investments, they're taking a bit of a hit, 401ks for some people. But do you feel that this is all going to level out? Is this just maybe some early jitters, in your opinion?
Well, I would call it more than jitters. The market fell quite a lot in the last 5 days. And where we open tomorrow, as you said earlier, I have no idea. We definitely could be down more tomorrow. Even if we're up a little tomorrow, I still think we could fall because it really depends on the timing of this. I'm just going to lay it out for you. Let's just say Trump makes all these deals with all the major countries, or most of them, within the next 30 days. The market could spike back very, very high. We could rally and make brand new all-time highs very quickly and have another very bullish move. Or this could go on for weeks and months into the summer. We could dip into a short recession and then have a rally at the end of 2025. Or this could go on into 2026. It could take months. It could take another year, in which case then we definitely would probably go into a recession, which JP Morgan Chase in the last few days said that now they're forecasting a recession for 2025. So how long that will last, I don't know. So that's the way that I'm seeing it. It's the timing of this.
Right. John, I know you were listening, and you don't think that that's the case. And
No.
President Trump doesn't think that either. He's doubling down on this. He's saying, you know what, just let it play out here. What's your take?
You know, with all due respect to Melissa's point of view, I've said to viewers and investors at home, there will be more pain, and Jerome Powell said that himself. But namaste, stay calm. Most people should be invested for like 10-year intervals, and these wild swings and volatility, don't get yourself caught up in that because this is all going to wash out. But what I think is this is like a chronic illness that's been going on. Trump said the other day the patient was sick, right? So now even when you're done with your surgery, when you're in the hospital, you got to lay there for another day or two, get everything out. You got to do 2 laps around. Then when you go home, you still need a couple more days to get it all out of your system, right? This is 4 years of artificial stimulation to our market, and Mr. Market is looking forward, saying, this thing's going to go higher. Let's take some 2024 profits here. Let's get ready. I think the market bottoms out around 35,000, right around here, and that gives the Trump policies a real strong foundation to start moving in the right direction when the big, beautiful tax bill comes out.
Melissa, I mean, some people, though, they do, if they have a 401k, maybe they want to retire today. But now they've just seen this massive drop. I mean, what is the Trump administration? How would they perceive that to be? Is it going to be just be patient? Be patient. Don't retire yet. Don't retire this week. Maybe wait a week from now.
Well, first of all, let me say, I didn't say tariffs were a bad idea. I mean, I'm very young. For someone that's young and is looking forward for future growth, I think that this possibly could help strengthen the U.S. dollar and the United States country as a whole. Remember, think of it like a person. If a person is deep in debt or has a bad credit score, they're not a good risk to lend to. So you have to look at the United States. Again, we're so much in debt. And this is one thing the Treasury Secretary has talked about, Scott Bessent. And he said, listen, we had to do something. We were going on a trajectory that could not sustain itself long term. The problem is that people that are retired are over the age of 75 or even 70 now. They're the ones that are unfortunately going to take the biggest hit because they're living on retirement incomes and they're seeing their 401ks plunge. And the good news is that people are living longer, that there's longer life expectancy now. So again, like I said, things could turn around in 6 months. It could turn around in a year. It's not like this is going to last forever. Whether or not President Trump has planned in his head that we're going to go into recession, or whether or not he even cares. He feels, and I trust the president's judgment, that he's doing the right thing for the country in the bigger picture long term. And that's how people have to look at it.
Yeah, and President Trump says that this is more about middle America. He wants the American people of the farming industry. He wants to make all of that part of this, and he's looking out for their jobs and their future. But before we go, John, big week here for Newsmax. We got to get to this. The company now trading on the New York Stock Exchange after going public. And the Financial Times is praising the success of our IPO. The headline here, quote, Newsmax's rise credible, profits could boom. The article saying that Newsmax is a real business that is indeed threatening Fox News and other legacy media. John, you were there at the stock exchange. What was going through your head? That was a pretty cool moment.
Well, indeed, I'm proud to be here almost 9 years. So from whence we were to where we were the other day at the New York Stock Exchange, the mecca of capital markets in the world, winding up today with a couple $2 billion valuation. To me, I seen Chris Ruddy standing up there. I saw Rudy Giuliani standing right next to him, looking over the New York Stock Exchange opening the market. I think it was a vindicating moment. A lot of people are saying, well, what about this? The stock went up, it came down. All the headlines say stock plunges, stock plummets, stock crashes.
Right.
But the stock is in a great place. I don't give investment advice, but I would just say, keep in mind, do your homework. If it's suitable for you, look at the financials. Look at the growth opportunities here. Every other cable network is going down. And as you and I know, Newsmax is going up. That's why we're the fastest growing cable network in America.
Very well said. John Tobacco, Melissa Armo, thank you so much for coming on and talking all things stock market.